Reading rooms is a shared reading programme. Our young people are coming from a care background. They would often say that it's a break from their own life. Children need funding is just vital. It allows us to offer this service out to as many young people as we can, and the numbers are growing. You're not talking about how you feel, you're talking about how the character might feel. It can be quite therapeutic.
Anybody want to read?
I think they feel heard when they come to reading rooms, so it gives them that confidence to express their opinions, and that's a great skill to send young people out into the world with.
I am Aidan, I am 18 and I live in Derry City. A few years ago I was going through some personal issues and upheavals in my own life. It did have some impacts on my family life and education, I do admit, so I just needed support, and I got involved with the reading rooms at the Forward Centre. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I did come to like it quite a lot. Well, it's a place to go where I feel comfortable. Like we used to do, read books over a period of a few weeks, and also some poems, and nobody will judge you, and you can just be free basically in what you think and what you say. It is a support group. I've made lots of friends, people I can talk to about if I have problems. I would say it is very important for supporting people like myself. It gives an outlet for young people to go to. I want to personally thank the people donating to children in need for facilitating and supporting these programs. What helped me so much through when I was having problems of my own.
I think that looking at the statistics in Northern Ireland and looking at how many young people are leaving school without no formal qualifications, I think it's an excellent opportunity to enthuse young people on literature and reading, and also the environment here is very warm and friendly and welcoming, and it was just an excellent opportunity for us to work in partnership with Fairball Arts. We have full numbers basically every week. Young people are enthused, they are taking books home every week and they love it. It's a great time for them, and they come here and it's time for them to relax, take their shoes off, kick back and listen to a few stories, and also they've been taking part in reading themselves and they seem to be getting a lot from it. The benefits I'm seeing already is that they're becoming more confident in their reading. A lot of the young people that I'm working with would have a low reading ability, and for them to actually step out and read in front of a group is fantastic. So the confidence that they are gaining, as well as the social skills, is amazing.
Last week we got a poem, and it was about a donkey. It was a donkey footballer from Brazil, and it's funny, so it is, and we always have a bit of crack, and the stories are interesting, and all my friends being there, so yeah, most of my friends.
It's helping us out to read more in class and stuff.
Know what more words is, if you did get stuck in a couple of words.
We like taking part in it because it's interesting to hear other people read out to us, so we can know how to pronounce them properly.
What I enjoyed the most was the actual story, and I liked the wee add-on at the end, the poem, and I really enjoyed it because after you've done something tiring, you would come and do something relaxing and something that you would daily do, and it was good fun because you probably heard stories that you never heard before.
I wanted to read more and I couldn't wait to read the rest of it. You just want to get under the story,
But then
I ask questions a lot.
sometimes you want to read the whole book in.
Well, I enjoyed having different readers each time I went to a reading room. We had a story first, and then we had a poem to have a nice story. Well, I don't really read, but if if I had to, yeah, I'd try my best.
It gives you more intelligence, more ability to read. It would just help you with like your mind all around it and all your capabilities with reading and listening.
I think reading rooms is absolutely fantastic because it opens books up to the kids that may not necessarily always be thinking they're interested in it. I was one of those kids as well. And it just changes the atmosphere, changes the dynamic, because it's not necessarily associated with being told what to read. It's not necessarily associated with having to do some writing. It's about sitting together in a place that you feel comfortable with people such as your friends and your peers that you trust, and being able to talk about characters and stories and motivations, which are common to all of us. And so suddenly you're getting the very best out of literature and the very best out of books and writing in a way that these kids are now going to feel comfortable, and you're actually potentially changing their lives. And I think it's the kind of thing that could have a legacy for a very long time to come. I think reading is almost the most important thing that you can be involved with in your life. I genuinely think it can make you more intelligent. I think it can grow your mind. I think it can make you more compassionate to what is going on in the world and in other people's lives. It can obviously make you more eloquent, make you a better writer yourself, a better communicator. It can relax you and bring your heart rate down and make you feel calm, which is going to have a good effect on your physical health and your well-being. So I really think if there was one thing, if we introduced into the world today a pill that could do all of those things, it would be the most unbelievable thing on earth. Well, it's already here, and it's in books, and it's all around us. And I think to get that into the minds and the lives of the kids that Reading Rooms is working with is an incredible feat. As a young person, I needed reading rooms because I thought I hated reading, because at school I was told to read as a punishment for something I'd done wrong. I was always having books prodded at me. And so for so many years I was alienated from it. It was only when I left school and I didn't have people telling me to read that I came to reading myself. And now I'm an author and I write about characters similar to the way I was, and similar to the kids that we're working with. So I really needed reading rooms, and these days for me that is the biggest luxury in my life, is to read a book, and the biggest privilege in my life to write them.
I think any initiative which gets people reading, and especially which gets people reading together and talking about what they read and maybe experiencing something that they wouldn't otherwise have come across, is got to be good, whether it's reading rooms at the Verbal Arts Centre or anything else at all. I think reading is absolutely vital, and it's not just that I think it, because obviously I write books that I hope people will read, but every study that I'm aware of shows that not only does reading for pleasure impact very, very positively on people's academic outcomes in school, but also reading is one of those things that makes you more aware of the world, it makes you more empathetic, it allows you to escape. I mean, there is everything about reading is good, so I think it's really, really important, from just reading to babies right up to reading picture books with children, right up to obviously young adults who have such a wealth of books now, especially written for them. So I think it's really, really important at every stage. It's important to read in school, it's important to read outside school.